Hey everyone, today we're going to make a hydraulic can crusher just like the one seen here. Let's go ahead and get started. To make your hydraulic can crusher, you're going to need the following materials. 1/8 diameter acrylic tubing, 4 long pieces and 7 short pieces, 4 connector tees, 2 inline check valves. These valves allow for fluid to move in only one direction, 1 3 milliliter syringe, 1 10 milliliter syringe, 4 quarter 20 nuts, 4 quarter 20 7-inch bolts, a tub of soapy water with some food coloring, 4 large 60 milliliter syringes. Make sure each syringe has the hose adapter on each end, 3 laser cut pieces of MDF board. Make sure one of the pieces has the 4 holes to accommodate the 4 large syringes. And finally, of course, 1 empty can. Before starting, measure the piston or plunger diameter in inches for each of the 3 different syringes. You will use these measurements later to calculate the output force of your hydraulic can crusher. Now, go ahead and assemble the frame of your hydraulic can crusher with the 3 MDF boards, the 4 7-inch bolts, and 4 nuts. Go ahead, place them, and just slide the bolt through each one of them. Make sure the threaded portion of the bolts are facing upward. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and slide the next piece on. And then make sure the part with the 4 holes in it is the layer of board that you want on top of your hydraulic can crusher. Once you have it assembled, go ahead and grab the 4 bolts and screw them on. Try to make sure the bolts are level with one another. Spread your frame apart and slide your 6 large 60 milliliter syringes into the holes. They should fit snugly. Now go ahead and grab 4 small T connectors and 6 of your small acrylic tubing, and we're going to go ahead now and start putting the tubing on the tips of our syringes. As best you can, place the tubing over each of the ends. Now connect them with these connector tees. Then connect the 2 connector tees with your 3rd connector tee. Gather your remaining materials, and now let's grab one of the large pieces of acrylic tubing and go ahead and attach it to your T connector. Grab one of your inline check valves. It's your job to determine the direction of flow. Once you've determined that, go ahead and assemble them. Grab another large piece of acrylic tubing and place it on the other end of the inline check valve. Okay, now grab your last T connector and insert it into the other end of the acrylic tubing. Grab your last small piece and place it on the vertical portion of the T connector. Grab your 10 milliliter syringe and connect it to the other end of the small piece of acrylic tubing. Then grab another long piece of acrylic tubing and attach it to the last portion of your T connector. And then grab your last inline check valve and attach it to the other end of the long piece of acrylic tubing. Okay. And then finally, grab your last piece of long acrylic tubing and place it on the other end of the inline check valve, and then submerge the other end into your reservoir tank here of soapy water. Now go ahead and push your syringes up so they're flush against the piece of wood as best you can. Slide your wood up so they're pressed up against your syringes. Spread everything out and go ahead and place your can into the can crusher. Turn your can crusher upright. Now double check to make sure all your tubing is firmly attached to all the fittings, so you don't have any accidents or any messes or spills. Once you've double checked to make sure everything is firmly and securely attached, go ahead now and start pumping water into your hydraulic syringe system. After you've successfully crushed your can, go ahead now and repeat this process with your 3 milliliter syringe. Once again, you have to calculate the output force of your hydraulic can crusher and the mechanical advantage. Good luck.